Today in our lecture we covered topic resistance seam welding. In our last video we seen that the spot welding, it is also the type of the resistance welding. Today we see another one type of the resistance welding, that's the seam welding. There is a minor basic difference between the spot welding and resistance welding. Spot welding are usually to joint at the only the spots. It's one type of point welding, okay. And the resistance seam welding are used to continuous joint between the two plates. So it's a continuous welding, or it is called the simple line welding also, okay. So let me see in this seam welding what happened. There is a simple two plates as whatever whenever we want to join the two plates, okay. So there is a two plates. Then after between the two plates there is a also vertical movement, okay. Vertical movement is helpful to just bring out the electrode rod at nearest places. So these are the electrode rod. Now see at here, if you see there is a whatever the two electrode rods. In the next slide it will show the completely large picture. So there is a electrode rod, and in that there will be the two workpieces that is placed, seen at here. And also there is a water tube which is helpful to reduce the heat generated between the, or to maintain the temperature between the two plates, okay. Then after, seam welding are generally used to produce the continuous joint between the two workpieces, as we have already discussed. Now whenever there is a two roller that is on, and we also pass the current between the two electrodes, and because of the roller this whole seam welding should be continued. Let me see in the next slide. Now see it here what happened, that current will be started in this two rollers. One is connected with the positive, another is connected with the negative, and all both rollers are rotated, and because of that there is a two plates that is continuously running, and it will join. So whatever the heat that is generated are shown at here, right. So and whatever the welding that is done that you see with the help of this picture. So workpiece are placed between the two rotating well of the electrode, and when electric current is passed through the electrode, the high heat should be produced on the workpiece between the well, and also the forces is also produced, and the hydraulic and mechanical pressure is also generated because of the roller movement, and also the heat is generated between the two workpieces. So because of that there is a welding joint will be done, right. So it's very simple process. So as compared to spot welding, here we get the continuous joint. So these are some applications of the seam resistance welding, like as a tanker, that's called the bravery tanks are used to joint the with the help of seam welding. Then after, the container that you have already seen at so many places, it's also joint is also jointed with the help of the seam welding. Then after, the heat exchanger. Then after, motor cases, whatever the joint which requires the continuous joint, okay. For that we use the seam welding. Nuclear components, this all are the roller types of components, and it always requires the continuous joint, because we can't stop welding at one place whenever we do not require any type of spot on that places, okay. That's for continuous. There is a huge demand of the seam welding as compared to the seam welding, as compared to spot welding. Also, especially the pressure vessel is useful to join the seam welding, okay. So these are the today topic. I hope you enjoy the lecture. We will meet next lecture with new topic. Thank you. Bye.